Hello and welcome back to Bunnex Investment Group. In this video, it's going to be an unusual video where we are going to go through or break down a trade that we took last week. So this trade was actually on pound sterling versus yen. As you can see, this is actually a screenshot from MT5 that where we actually have the trade running. So this trade was actually issued as a signal in our VIP Telegram channel, and some traders actually made use of it. So without wasting much of your time, let's actually jump into the breakdown of the trade. So this is pound against Japanese yen. Now we are on MT4, and we are going to start by how we determined the bias of this particular pair. So the first thing, as always, that we talk about in all our rules of trading is to start on the higher time frame. So the higher time frame that is immediately available to us is actually the daily time frame. This is what I like to start on most of the times. So on the daily time frame, let's zoom in, right? And as you know that we always trade using the market maker method. So the market maker method actually looks for reversals after every 3 levels of rise or drop, and if the cycle hasn't completed, we'll have what we call reset points. So in this case, resets were actually issued at these points. So this one was the first point where we had a reset. So our point of starting our analysis is going to be this one. This is the lowest point that we are seeing on our charts, and we had a rise of 1, 2, and 3. After those 3, we had a reset. Then after that, we had another reset, and it was a bit difficult to actually segment the market into levels in this area. Why? Because there was a straight rise of price. So drawing the levels in this case will look like we had the first cycle whereby we had 3 daily levels in this first part, and in the second part it's best to assume that we had 3 levels, right, like that. And what are we now anticipating? We are now anticipating to see 3 more levels. So from this low, we have already been issued the first cycle run, right? Therefore, our last set of 3s is going to look like this. It's going to look like this, and this can be clearly seen on the weekly time frame. Let's go on that weekly time frame. So this is how it looks like. We had 3 sets of daily levels from this point, 3 sets of daily levels, and we are expecting 3 sets of the daily levels. So in this case, I will be expecting to see this pair going up. That is why I actually bought, right? So going down on the H4 time frame, we are now interested in this last move. So in the last move, we can see that we had 3 levels, like we had the first one, then we had the second one, and the last one, like that. So from there, we had what we call a reset, since the cycle is not yet complete. So the reset of the H4 time frame occurred at this point, right? We had a reset, then from there we now go to the H1 time frame, and on the H1 time frame, this is what is happening. So at this point, where we had an M15 reset, that is where we made our entry that I showed you on the MT5 screenshot. So at this point, that is where we had. So right now we are still in a bias, and we have added more trades on this particular pair. If we go on the M15 time frame, we would see that we had this pair, this pattern, which is basically a W pattern in line with our bias. So basically that is how we got to catch those pips on this particular pair, and I'm still expecting to get more. Therefore, I'm not going to be closing my positions anytime soon. So if you would like to learn more on this methodology and how to actually apply it in real markets, because you need to know where to expect your reset points and where to expect your patterns and what patterns are tradable in line with the determined bias. On that note, we come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.